Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. Just waiting for everyone to get themselves in the car. And we are heading off down to Hobbycraft, yes, but mainly Sainsbury's, because I popped in there yesterday on my way to my nephew's rugby tournament to grab some drinks, and as I was walking out, why do supermarkets do this thing where they put things on the way out of the supermarket? So you're like walking out, you've paid for your shopping, and then you're like, oh, that looks good, but you're not going to go back in again. But as I was walking out, I saw all of the rows of tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, plants, and that is what we need to get planted, because I'm going to try and keep alive some salad plants this summer, because we go through so many tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, etc. Throughout the summer season. So we're going to go and get some of those. Sienna wants to go to Hobbycraft because she wants to start crocheting. So they want to go to Hobbycraft, and Kev is currently waiting for a message back from someone that's selling some timbers, because I haven't sent you a snap, Sienna has. Whilst I was doing her hair, she was sending snaps to people. What was I saying? Yeah, Mondays are now becoming like Project Monday, because every Monday I've come up with something that I want us to achieve. And today I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if we had some raised beds around the garden?
Where are we going to?
Sainsbury's, Hobbycraft, Asda to collect an order, and somewhere else by the sounds of it. But yeah, I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to have some raised flower beds? So Kev is just currently talking to somebody who was selling some timber on a Facebook Marketplace.
I think he sells it professionally, but...
Oh, does he?
I think so.
To see if we can get some bits of wood to make a raised flower bed.
Like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Do you think if I make it really long, like a piece of that, and then I keep going on the top, do you think I can make a blanket?
Possibly.
You have to have this yarn for a blanket.
Right, okay.
Because feel how fluffy it is.
That is fluffy,
I can make
fluffy
it for
yarn.
my bed.
You could.
No, not that one, Sienna. That's £11, darling.
Yeah, definitely not that one.
That one's
Yeah,
£5.
that was £11.
That's £5 for one listen.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
The small ones, only £2.
So we've got tomatoes, we've got peppers, definitely need some peppers.
Oh, they're chilies.
And that's, we don't need those.
Yeah, we'll have a chili.
Do you want to do chilli?
I want tomatoes.
Oh, sweet
get
pepper.
sweet pepper.
Yeah.
2 for £5.
There was cucumbers yesterday, why can't I see them? What's that?
Tomato.
Yeah, we need tomato.
Cucumbers there, look.
No, that's courgette. Courgette. They had cucumbers yesterday.
Cucumber.
Oh, well done, Sienna. Good spot. Good reading.
I didn't read it. I looked at it.
I reckon a couple tomatoes, couple cucumbers. Yeah, get another tomato, Sienna. Oh, careful, that's a big thick
different
one.
coloured tomatoes. Why don't we get some yellow tomatoes?
Well, I reckon we'll go for 2 red ones to start with, because we know that they'll definitely eat the red ones. They're big tomatoes, aren't they? Not plum tomatoes.
6, that's...
Dad loves tomatoes.
Yeah, 6 so far.
I don't think I'm gonna bother with doing lettuces, because I reckon they'll just get chomped by slugs.
Hold that back with that. I've got them there. There you go, good girl.
It takes ages to collect a parcel in Asda, because you have to put your number into the machine, and then there's just one poor lady trying to work the kiosk and collect all the parcels. So there were several of us waiting for parcels, and
We thought you was going to say, because you looked at the plants on
I
the
did
way
have a
in.
look at the plants on the way in, but that wasn't why it took ages. So I had to collect shoes for Sienna because she needs trainers, and when we were in store looking, I thought that said 11 there, and I thought they'd sent the wrong ones. They had a 12 and a 1, but she needs a 13, so we ordered them, and hopefully they're going to fit. No, you can't try them on right this second, but how cute are these? Oh, hang on. Are they actually going to... Oh, you can't see because it's too light out here, but they light up. And they were £14, which I think is a steal. So you've got those ones. And whilst I was at it ordering her those, I also ordered her another pair of Crocs because they just love their Crocs, don't you? And the ones I got from Sainsbury's for... Oh, just a thing that collects damp.
Freshener.
Yeah, no, it's not an air freshener. It doesn't smell. It's to stop them getting damp. So that's you sorted with some new trainers.
We just need like sandals.
Yeah, we're going to get sandals for the wedding, aren't we? We need to go and shop for those.
I wear high heels.
I'm not really sure you need to be wearing high heels.
But Eliza's wearing high heels.
Are you? But Eliza's wearing heels because she's a bridesmaid, and then she's changing into flat shoes afterwards.
Well, she'll probably actually have a football kit on afterwards, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she was wearing when we went to a wedding she was at before. Lissy's chose her fluffy yarn. Going to show you fluffy yarn, Liz.
I did.
Oh, yeah, another one.
I'm making a blanket.
Well, you're going to try and start making a blanket, aren't you? Because you've only got one ball. So she's got fluffy. It's so soft.
Fluffy.
So soft. And then Sienna's got some thinner yarns because she's just going to start practicing.
Right.
And now we're going to go and look at some wood timbers. In the shop, I'm back from seeing the guy who had all of the wood for sale. He'd built his own house. It was beautiful. And he'd built it himself from scratch, and it was just incredible. But he's got loads and loads of like proper good quality timbers left over. So we've bought 8 so far, and if we need any more, we can go back. But with any house project, it's a lot of expense, so it's something that we're going to have to do little by little. So I'm going to take you on a tour of our garden, how it is right now, and explain how I'd like to turn a garden into a garden. And what I mean is, it's been so largely dominated over the years by children, and now they're all getting a little older, I'd like it to be a garden that reminds me of my grandparents' garden. You know, a garden with flowers and bees and butterflies and nice smells. I'd love to be able to achieve over the next couple of years something that isn't dominated by children, and somewhere where you can really relax, and something that I can nurture and look after. I have no clue what I'm doing, not a Scooby. So I'm going to have to learn as I go and stop doing what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, and basically just going to the shop and go, that looks pretty, I'll buy that one, I'll buy that one, I'll buy that one. And actually need to get myself some books on gardening and learn what plants work best where. You know, all of that gardening knowledge that I currently don't have any of whatsoever. But I'm going to take you out to the garden, show you what it's like right now. There is a lot to be done out there, a real lot. So let me just take you out and show you. This is currently what our garden looks like. You come out of the back door and we've got this handy area here, but we are not using it to its potential. What we really need to do is get some of those outdoor cupboards where we can store things like the chairs. I've taken those chairs out of my car, put them there, and they've been there for a couple of weeks. I need to get them put away. But if we had a couple of outdoor cupboards here, it would give us some much needed extra space. So then you come around this side, and we are so fortunate we have a massive patio. So the patio runs the length of the property, so we've got so much space. But that said, this shed is taking up so much of that precious space, but we have to have a shed. We can't not. Kev did organise it last weekend because we got rid of the hot tub, because the hot tub was taking up a good half of the shed, and we said we're not going to put it back up because it costs too much money to run. So we've got rid of that, and Kev's had an organising here, and it's where we keep, you know, the usual things you keep in a shed: bikes, scooters, lawnmower, jet wash, and also the roof box, back carrier, roof bars, Jamie's golf clubs, all lives in here. And whereas I really do not like having the shed up on the patio, it does work really well, because it means that you come through the back gate and you're straight here, and you can put away bikes, scooters, etc., without having to walk like down the garden, over the grass. If we were to have the shed anywhere else, that's what would have to happen. This side, however, is a bit of a dump. This is all stuff that I now need to take to the tip. So Sienna's old bike, Sienna's old scooter, Riley's old bike, a chair, garden chair that's broken. So just a few things there that I need to take to the tip. Then we've got the garden, the grass area. We have not got the best grass in the world. I would love to have luscious grass, but it never happens here. We've got a flower bed that runs down the side of the wall, which a few years ago we did membrane and put the blue slate on, but we haven't maintained it. That's the postman. And we've got a ladder, a garden fork and some weights, a fish tank with no fish in it. That was the Jamie and Brooks fish tank. So all of this needs a clear out and a sort out, and I want to grow some what they called, I was told Kev exactly what I wanted this morning, sweet pea. Some sweet pea up the wall there. And then we've got Jamie and Brooks' cabin, and then over here, the other side of the garden, we've got the girls' climbing frame, which I can see us having for a fair few more years yet, and as I hope we will, because I only bought it last summer and it was expensive. But beyond there is a mess, an absolute tip. We've got down here, let's find my finger, behind this piece of wood, there is all of the rubble from taking out the back steps. So that's going to have to go in a skip. Custard's old cage, and it's just a great big weed zone. And the girls' old seesaw, old slide, it's all down here, and it's a wreck. So we are getting a skip, and all of that is going in a skip. There's way too much to put in the back of my car and take ourselves. These trees really need cutting back. I've mentioned it in a few vlogs before. They are on no man's land. Beyond that wall there is a driveway to a house, but there is the wall and then there is a fence, and the bit of land between the wall and the fence is classed as no man's land, and that's where the trees are grown. So these trees, they run all the way along the back of our garden, all the way along the neighbour's garden, and all the way along the side, but they're classed as no man's land. Nobody takes care of them, nobody trims them back. So someone has to, someone in one of these houses has to take one for the team and pay someone to come and do it, but they won't do it unless it's done before March, because pigeons nest in here. So that's something that will need to be done this winter coming, because they've taken over and they block out quite a lot of the sunlight. These are the bits of wood Kev bought today. He's got 8 lengths, and the plan is that he's going to do 2 L-shaped flower beds. So one this side, and then there's a step, and then another this side. There's several patio slabs that need replacing. Those are going to be getting done as well. Those aren't being done by us though. This was picked up on our house survey. So the housing association that own the house have said they are coming out to do that at some point. I will probably need to give them a nudge. And then Kev's going to build another L-shaped flower bed here. And then eventually I'd like to do a seat, like a bench, build a bench in here, and then at the end of the bench have a square planter with something really nice in it, something nice and tall to go there, and then that will run along, bench here with some nice cushions, flowers here, climbing frame down there. That's my vision at the moment. But by getting these flower beds in first, you're right there Charlie, bit knackered. By getting those in there first means we can bring some plants in and some colour. I'm also going to paint this wall behind, and yes, the makeshift fence that we did needs some TLC too, but like I said, everything costs an absolute fortune, so one thing at a time. We still have Custard's cage here. Really sad. He has now. I get a comment every video I upload. There's always a comment asking, have we seen the rabbit? Unfortunately, we haven't. But
we're getting 2 babies.
We're getting 2 bunnies very soon, aren't we?
What are going to be named? Hopefully, they're both girls.
They're going to be girls. We're definitely getting girls.
One looks lilac, and that one's going to be the one what Flitty looks like. And I'm going to call it Bluebell.
Bluebell.
And there's a black and white one, and it's so cute. I'm going to name it Lily.
That's right, they were born, so we've been speaking to a breeder for a while, and the litter of bunnies was born 4 days ago, and she sent us pictures and videos yesterday, and once they can be sexed, hopefully the one that you've seen is going to be a girl, and we're going to get, oh, Daddy's back from Wix's. We're going to get 2 girls, and they're going to go in there, aren't they? And we're going to build. We're not going to have free running rabbits again because it is just too dangerous. Custard, he was like a cat, wasn't he? He had so many lives, but he did so well. But with the population of urban foxes, what is that, Lissy? Oh, a piece of, yeah, Charlie, where did that come from? Anyway, with the population of urban foxes, we don't want to risk having them as free running rabbits anymore, so we're going to be building a run to come off of here, and then we're going to put some artificial grass and toys, and then they'll also have a run that can be put down on the grass which we can move around. Charlie, go and get yourself a drink, mate. You look positively absolutely knackered. So yeah, this is it. Kev, I don't know what's happened to the parasol. Look, I just put it up and it's unwinding itself. It's winding itself back down. Every time I put it up, it goes back down again. I know we haven't had any posts since bank holiday weekend, so they've been saving it up. Oh, don't. That would be tempting. I also popped into Lidl's whilst we were out and got another bag of compost because I've only got half a bag left, and a couple lavender plants because cats are not supposed to like the smell of lavender. So I'm going to pop a couple of lavender in the flower bed as well. But firstly, I'm going to get the girls to help me, and we're going to plant our tomatoes, cucumber, sweet pepper and chilli into these tubs that I've got already. So I already had those in the garden, so I'm going to make use of those. I don't think they're going to be big enough long term, so I'll probably need replanting again. Someone tell me in the comments if I'm right in thinking that, or will they be big enough for 2 tomato plants, 2 cucumber plants, a sweet pepper and a chilli. I'm going to get the girls to help me with this because they are currently, they've done a lot of bickering today already. It's Monday morning, guys, and they have bickered constantly. So we need 1 for cucumber, 1 for tomatoes, and 1 for sweet pepper and...
Wait, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Right, so 1 tub for cucumbers, 1 tub for tomatoes, and 1 for the sweet pepper and chilli. Yeah. Split what's left in this bag, should do 2 of them, and then I'll open a new bag. Shall I tip it?
Yes, please.
Because it's gonna... That might be easier.
That looks good. Just split that. Oh!
That will do that one.
I need to saw it. Ew.
Use your hands. Yeah, look, it's all chunky.
Chunky monkey.
Chunky monkey. Yeah, break it all down a bit. Oh, it is. Some of it's really chunky. There we go. And I'll open a new bag because it's not enough. Oh, there's some real big lumps in there.
I know.
Yeah, see if you can break down the... Oh, look at that.
Wait, no!
You want to do it?
ASMR.
ASMR, is it?
I'll do it like breadcrumbs.
We need to go and get some sticks as well because the tomatoes and the cucumbers, well, all of them need sticks to grow up.
Sticks?
Yeah.
What?
So look how the tomatoes are already flopping.
Yeah.
I need something to grow against. I did have... Oh, yeah, down there on the patio when I on the driveway. I saw it the other day.
I'm not going near that. That's where all the spiders hide.
Where?
Down there.
Oh no, it's not near where the spiders are. Right.
Yeah. My bath salts.
Yeah.
Would you lie with
Oh look, it's a different colour.
Oh yeah.
Totally different colour, this one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Right.
It's a preppy colour.
Right, you get some plants. Can you get the tomatoes? Or the cucumbers?
Yeah, I'll do.
That's lavender. That's the lavender.
Oh, come on, get out.
You need to tease the roots as well at the edges. Once you put it out of the pot.
Yeah! What the heck?
Yeah, and then tease the roots like this. You need to make a hole for it first.
Oh yeah, soon.
And then or not tease the roots because that's actually going to just fall straight out. So you just try and peel some of the roots out so it can. So it's a cucumber, is it?
Yep.
That's it. Put it in there. And then, you see what they've already put one stick in, and then they put this here to hold it. So that's what we need to do with all of them. Is give it a stick to grow up.
Mum, you've really just clumped this in one spot.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
That all clumpy.
That's it, and then you put another one in here. Oh, another cucumber.
This is cucumber.
That one, that's it. Okay, just go steady getting it out so it starts to come out. That's it. You see the roots here, look?
Yeah.
You just pick some of them. Oh, there goes the stick.
You just put it in.
Now you need to try and pull some of it so it can. That's it.
Here we go.
And then pack it in. Bish bash bosh. You get your watering can in a minute and water them in. And then we've got to find somewhere sunny in the back garden to put them all. You don't want to grow them in the front garden, do you?
No.
Right, tomato in that one.
Tomatoes. Let's tease it. Pick all the roots we can find.
And if I put the. No, I'm going to keep this and put this next to it so I know which one's which.
Yeah, we can tell by the roots. This one's floppy.
Oh, Charlie, get your ball. It's on the road. Go get your ball.
No, guys, it isn't like in the middle of the road. It's
Right.
on the side.
See, look at these ones. This has got some big, strong roots, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's pepper. So you can tease the roots easily on this one so that it will take root into the bed. Okay. And if I stick this here into the soil, I know that's the sweet pepper.
Oh, Mum, it's not actually flopping.
After.
Come on, pat. Perfect. We need the other tomato. This one's really fluffing. Guys, as you can tell, this one
That one is a floppy one.
might need a stick. We'll try. Do our best to not make it need a stick. But...
Charlie, you can't eat it.
Wait, I need to make a hole. Silly me.
Yeah, make a hole first. There we go. Shall I go and fill the watering can up?
Yes, please. I've been watering all the plants every day because I have to do it. I did them this morning, the day before that. I plant them. Well, I want to water them the morning of the day, the middle of the day, and night time. Oh, very, very funny. Kind of weird. Okay, we've got to get as many roots as we can out because that's what we've got to do. Oof. Okay, that should be good. We'll put you in. We'll try to cover you as much as we can so you don't be a floppy one. Oof.
Right, there we go. Give it a bit of water.
I'll give them a water, yeah. Okay, now I'll water these ones over here. This is the second time being watered today, guys.
Charlie's like, can you water me?
Keep it cool with you. I feel like breaking rules on the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us, it's all or nothing.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of going for like a height system. So the ones at the very back that I bought from Sainsbury's the other day, those grow really tall. So I've put those two at the back. These, then the next three that I got from Asda, they're the next tallest. And then these ones aren't very tall. I've got 3 of those. And then these ones are a 20 centimetre height by 20 centimetre spread. I've then put the 2 lavenders that I've bought on this side because this is where the cats come in. This is the shadiest patch of the garden because this tree overgrows it. So I'm going to, you hear the birds. This tree is an absolute hive of little birds. I'm going to get another couple of lavenders and put the lavender along that side. I've then got quite a gap here, so I'm going to try and pick something up that's between the heights of these two to put along there. And I'd like something down in this bottom corner that's going to grow up and sort of spill over. The gravel has fallen in, so this board was here and it's all fallen down, and I could ask Kev to dig it all out and push it all back and put the board back where it belongs, but I'm not going to push my luck. So instead I'm going to plant something here that will grow up and fill this area, so you won't be able to see that the board has snapped and come in and the gravel's all fallen in behind. That's why there's this patch where there's no gravel, because it's all fallen into that gap. But I'm going to plant these in for now. I'm then going to pull the netting back over the top, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that once this is all filled out, once I've added some more in as well, obviously, because there's not nearly enough, I will be able to take the netting away altogether, and the cats won't bother because it will be too full for them to use as a toilet. But we did have another bird incident yesterday, because the cats come in and they wait for the birds in these trees, and they got one yesterday. And it wasn't a baby, it was one of the mummy birds from on top of the roof. Riley picked it up in a tea towel, and we were trying to check it to see if it was injured beyond repairing, and it managed to fly away, but I kind of saw it fly, show you in my shadow, kind of flew up and then went down over the neighbour's garden. And I was like, oh no, I really hope that it, you know, it manages to get back to its nest, to its babies. But the cats are horrible. This bush has also not grown back since it got invaded by caterpillars last summer, so I'm not really sure what the plan is there. I'd love to take this bush out altogether, take it out and have a fence put along the wall, and then a new fence up here, because this is just a piece of board that we had because the neighbour reversed his van in and it knocked the fence down. So I just had to put a bit of board up there. But yeah, there's work to be done in the front garden as well as the back garden.
Staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just sleep. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. Why don't you stay?
Tell everyone how many flights of stairs you just walked up at the gym.
160.
160. He messaged me a picture at like 20 something, and I was like, if you can get to 110 then you'll have beat me. So we went and got to 160.
165 after the cool down and stuff.
Oh my god, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to try later, aren't I? But me and Reese are gonna sit in the garden. The girls are happy in the house, they're crocheting, and we've got healthy Greek yogurt granola fruit bowls. We're like changed people, Reese.
Yeah.
What did your sweat taste like?
Carlsberg.
You text me saying, Mum, my sweat tastes like Carlsberg. The verdict on your first ever stag do. You want to do it all again, like next weekend? He's like, who's getting married next? I need to go to another stag weekend. I'm absolutely blooming cooking, but not that we're competitive or anything in our family, but I just had to go to the gym and beat Reese. I got to 170 flights of stairs, but he does win still because he did his 160 in 38 minutes and I did my 170 in 45 minutes. So he does still win, but I still did more flights of stairs than he did. I'm absolutely cooking, absolutely roasting hot, ready to go home and have some dinner. The car is parked in direct sunlight and it's reading 26 degrees. 26. It's beautiful. I'm absolutely loving it. Jamie just called me to say he's on his way home from work and he's got some more plants for me. So that's fun. I'm going to go home and put a couple more plants, whichever ones he's brought home, I don't know what they are, in those patches in my flower bed. And now I'm just excited to see what flowers come up. I'm just hoping I don't wake up tomorrow morning and go out and like the slugs have just eaten it all, because that would just be my luck. That's just the sort of thing that happens to me. So they're not the type of plants I thought Jamie was bringing home. They're house plants and they're left over from Easter. So we've got like little chick baskets and Sienna's going to try and keep one alive in your bedroom, aren't you? You'll put it by your bed.
Probably going to die from the smell.
From the smell? Was that from you making it smell?
Nah, that's from summer.
Oh, from Summer makes it smell, does she, and Felicity? Never you. Anyway, these are the house plants, not garden plants, so I still need to get some more garden plants. I'm so glad it's eating the garden season again, although the garden table does need a bit of a clean. Have you got yours, Sienna? Yummy? I think this chicken might be a bit spicy, Reese. Have you got the Cajun one or the lemon one?
Cajun.
I had both.
You got a bit of both? Is he on your garden wall and you're barking at him and he's not going anywhere? Where is he? Get it? Oh, he's gone. He's gone now. Charlie was just up at that wall barking at that pigeon and the pigeon was just looking at him going, and what? And what are you eating? Have you put chocolate mousse on a plate? So you're just making more washing up? Oh, Sienna. Also, I stripped the bed and put it in the wash. Forgot about it, didn't I? Then Kev went, oh, I didn't know you'd stripped the bed today. And I was like, oh no, I did strip the bed. And then I didn't put it on the washing line. So I'm hoping it's going to dry. But this is my new bed set and it's come out of the washing machine very, very creased. I'm going to end this vlog here because it is now 8 o'clock. I need to go and make my bed and put the girls to bed. They're just having their supper. Kev has got as far as building the outline basically of those raised flower beds. Tomorrow he's got to dig them into the ground but get them level at the same time, so he's got to like dig deeper on one side and then level it down so that it sits level in the end. And then we've got to line them and fill them with, we're going to use some of that rubble that we've got to get rid of, half fill them with the rubble and then topsoil on the top. So that's as far as he's got today, and there's a fair way still to go. I now need to remember every evening to come out and water the plants. That's going to be my job. Remember, that's all. Just remember to water your hard work, or it's all going to die. Felicity will do it in the mornings, but I'll do it in the evenings. But for now, that's today's vlog over and done with. What are you doing, Charlie? Oh, the girls brought his water bottle outside. Have you been inside needing a drink and your bowl was out here? Poor Charlie. He's loved today, being out in the garden in the sunshine. He's been having a brilliant time. Yeah, less of me talking. Thanks for watching and we will see you all in the next video tomorrow.